And now, NBC3 Sports, awarded Best Sportscast by the New York State Broadcasters Association.
Tonight, Doug Marrone opts out of his Buffalo Bills contract. More on that in just a moment. But first, SU basketball takes on Cornell in the Carrier Dome. Good evening and happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I'm Tom Eschen. Well, Cornell has not been the SU basketball team since 1968. Both teams trying to end 2014 on a high note, though. Jim Boeheim here yelling at Caleb Joseph. We talked about that yesterday. Caleb responding, though. 8 points tonight, not a bad game. But these teams couldn't score for a while here in the first half. 0-0 until Chris McCullough. Big block there. Cornell shot just 34% from the floor for the game. Remember, King Christmas about 3.5 minutes in, gets the first bucket of the game, lifts the lid on the basket. We'll see more from him in a moment. Then Michael Benajay here on the baseline. It's a nice pass there. 10-2 Syracuse at that point. Benajay finishes the game with 7 points. How about a Cornell bucket? Sean Miller, the little baby hook in the lane. That makes it 20-12. Then time winding down in the first half. Trevor Cooney from deep, not 40 feet, just a little bit shorter than that from the other night. 23-12 SU. That's the score at the half. This is the way to start the second half. Chris McCullough, the best dunks of the season. 25-13 SU, 6 for McCullough, including those two of the loudest of the night. On the other end, here's Miller once again trying to answer that. That's not a bad dunk itself. Alley-oop, 30-15 SU. Miller had 12. A little bit later, Christmas, a turnaround fadeaway jumper. 39-17 Orange. He had 19 points, 9 boards, and one more dunk for the road. Trevor Cooney, 14 points on the night. SU shot 48%. You saw they had a lot of dunks. That helps. Another great shooting performance. Syracuse goes into 2015 with a 61-44 win, the record at 9-4.
We finished the year, I think, playing very well the last few games, and now we'll get ready for conference play Saturday. And, we've come through this about as well as we could expect at this stage of the year.
I just like the way we battled and some of the tough games we had. We battled to the end, and that's what you want out of your team, to not give up and just continue to battle. But I mean, I'm proud of these guys in the way that we're playing now.
Well, just a few days after Doug Marrone said to Buffalo media, quote, "You're stuck with me." This evening, the Bills head coach opted out of his contract, ending his tenure as the head coach for the Buffalo Bills. Now, Bills owner Terry Pegula released this statement this evening, quote, "We are disappointed that Coach Marrone will no longer be an important part of our organization. We thank him for all of his hard work." End quote. Now, Marrone led Buffalo to a 9-7 record this season, their best season since 2004. As for what's next for him, he's a Bronx native. Reports say the New York Jets are interested in him for their vacant coaching position, so now the Bills must search for another coach. Right now, reports say former Bills quarterback Frank Reich is the leading candidate. But tough to say tonight, Megan. This is my final NBC3 newscast. Moving on after today, and just want to thank everyone since all the support since I announced it on Sunday. It's been really cool to see the messages and emails come in. It means a lot. So thank you all for that the last couple days here.
I have to say, for all the people I've worked with over the many years I've been here, you are one of my favorites.
Well, thank you.
So hardworking and such a kind soul.
Thank you. You are too.
Thank you for all of your hard work and effort here.
Thank
we
you.
will miss you.
It's been
tremendously.
fun. It's been fun. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
NBC3 News at 11. We'll be right back.